What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sneakers Conversations. Not Sneakers Conversations, it's Sneaker Conversations. As you can see, as it comes into focus, it's out of focus. It'll come into focus. It's the Air Max 97. Not a special edition like the previous video I did on these models. If you're interested in those models, just go back and look at them. There's some very interesting thing about them. It's nothing that's groundbreaking, but it's some interesting things that you will figure out as I go through this shoe a little bit. I think about this shoe again. Typical Air Max 97. I hate saying typical, which doesn't mean that it holds some qualities that aren't fantastic. Typical, by what I mean is typical, which is a good thing, is that they really didn't change the style too much. They didn't really deviate from the iconic design of the Air Max 97. They use some different materials, as they do, and we know different materials make a heck of a difference. And so what I mean by some different materials is that on the last ones that I interviewed, this area up here was it was more denim, I would say. And it was even like denim I've always thought to be kind of tough. So even on that shoe, the denim seemed like it was a little bit softer for whatever reason, which made the shoe a little less rigid. Now how that compare and contrast to this particular shoe is that whatever this material is not denim. It seems a little more rigid. And when you combine that with the white part, mainly the white part right here, and it goes all the way around, except for right here with the little Nike sign, it looks like a little mesh area. But if you can see, let me see if I can get some shine on it. If I can't get any shine on it, nonetheless, take my word for it. This part is more patent leather besides that mesh part right there. And it goes all the way around, except for that little cutout, all the way around here. So immediately what that tells me, the break-in time for these is gonna be a little bit more, but the experience that I have with the Air Max 97 is they don't get a crease in the typical crease area. So I think that's a good thing, and I don't understand why every single shoe wouldn't take some form of this design. And I know the design is like the materials are just important. They are as important as the way the shoe looks. So you can't have every single shoe looking like this, but I'm thinking they can probably put something underneath this area, the typical crease area. And so every single shoe won't crease in all the same areas, because I'm sure there's been hundreds or thousands of years of studies on feet, and they know how we walk. That's probably why they charge us so much money for shoes, because they know we'll buy them and they're pretty much the same as far as the overall style of a shoe. Has a sole, has a midsole, has an outsole, has an upper, has strings. That's all the same. But the prices that we're getting charged, and they're going up every year, just gives a little bit more study, research, a little bit more technology into the shoe. And I don't know, no one wants to look the same as any other shoe, because it's a huge market. But other than that, if you look back at the Air Max font, Air Max font's cool. I really like the way what is this? Looks like neon green, but Nike calls this, throughout their product line, they have always called this color Volt. Without any confirmation, I'm gonna think this color is gonna be called Volt. And if you can't see this on the pink part, which I'm halfway colorblind to certain colors like pink, purple fuchsia, I've been told, and I've tested. I would actually wear a certain shoe and say, what color is this? And they would tell me it's a certain color. I asked another person, what color is this? And they would say it's another color. I said, okay, I thought it was a different color than both of what you said. But to me, this looks pink. If you think it's a different color, tell me what it is. But throughout this whole, what I think is pink, it says, do you. To some people, that's been empowering. To me, it's just a design cue. Like it, don't like it. No one's gonna be looking that closely at my shoes besides me. But do you? Hey, it's a good thing, because if you don't do you and make yourself better, how can you spread your love to anybody else? You gotta be whole, you gotta be you. That's what I think do you means. It's not a selfish thing. It might be a little bit of a selfish thing, but I think to make the world a better place, you gotta be a little bit selfish, because you don't want to be putting no bad vibes out in the earth. You just don't want to do that, because karma is a mug and it comes back to you. So that's what I think do you means. Make yourself whole, do good by you, and then in turn, you can spread those things out. And then those things will come back to you. So that's going to be it for this Nike Air Max 97. Remember, you can comment, you can like, subscribe, and you can share. It would be greatly appreciated, as we're trying to get some things done over here at Sneaker Conversations. And I thank you for your time. You could have been doing anything else, but you spent a few minutes with me talking about shoes, which people think are so insignificant. In many ways they are, because they're just a bunch of material. But the importance of anything is the emphasis that we place on it in our life, like money. Remember that.